Isaiah's graduating, and I came for Gabby too. Ella. You don't know. Get worse. Ready?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cassandra Brown, principal of East Peoria Community High School, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Joining me on stage today are members of the Board of Education, President Andy Paulson, Vice President Chase Gillespie, Don Tippett, and Bill Bailey. Also joining me on stage today are Superintendent Dr. Marjorie Gruder, our staff keynote speaker, Mr. Michael Baxter, and counselors, Mrs. Jennifer Bishop and Mrs. April Vasquez. At this time, I would like to take a moment to make several important announcements. We ask that no one come onto the ground level to take pictures. Professional photographers will be taking a picture of each graduate, and those pictures will be mailed to the home of the senior as a gift from the school. When the diplomas are issued, we ask for you to be respectful and hold your applause until each of the graduate pair names have been announced. We want everyone to be able to hear their student's name. At the conclusion of the ceremony, there will be a procession of graduates from the field to the gymnasium inside Eastside Center. It is necessary that we keep the field and track clear until after the graduates have exited. After all the graduates have received their diploma and then returned back to the field, feel free to come down and take pictures at that time. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium Dr. Marjorie Gruder to present a retirement statement.
This year, 2 certified staff members announced their plan to retire after having given many years of dedicated service to educating the students of our district. As is our tradition, we honor these retirees on the afternoon of graduation. At its May meeting, the Board of Education will pass a resolution for each of them, thanking them for their service to our students and community, and they will each receive a plaque commemorating them. Our retirees this year include Mrs. Jill Thornton, Director of Special Education with 13 years of service to EPCHS, and Mrs. Kathy Gross, Social Sciences teacher with 26 and a half years of service to EPCHS. And now, as a representative of the Board of Education and the administration, I want to personally thank these retirees for their combined 39 and a half years of dedicated service to the students and families of our district. We wish each of them a long and happy retirement.
At this time, I'd also like to thank Dr. Gruder for her service. She's retiring at the end of this year after being the superintendent of EPCHS for the last 8 years. At this time, please welcome to the podium Kiara Brown.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kiara Brown, and I'm honored to welcome all of you, family, friends, teachers, staff, and guests, to the East Peoria Community High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. Today, we are not just celebrating the end of high school, we're honoring the journey we've taken to get here, a journey filled with hard work, lessons learned, personal growth, and unforgettable memories. Through it all, our school has lived out its mission to challenge us, provide us with opportunities, and empower us to succeed, not just in the classroom, but in life. To our teachers and staff, thank you for believing us and preparing us for whatever comes next. To our families, thank you for your support, love, and patience. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for showing up, for sticking together, and be a part of something bigger than yourselves. We've grown into young adults today, ready to face the future, and we leave here not just as graduates, but as a proud part of this community. No matter where life takes us next, we will always carry this with us. Proud to be EP today and always. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Thank you, Kiara. At this time, I would ask the senior chorale members to assemble. The chorale members, under the direction of Miss Jessie Keeney, will present for your enjoyment "Connected" by Brian Tate.
like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I'm over here and you're over there, but there is something between us. It's greater than air. It seems like I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start. I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start. I am a part of you, you are a part of me, and so together we are one body. I am inside your head, you are inside my heart. We fit together, perfect from the start.
Thank you, Ms. Keeney and members of the chorale. This year's commencement address speaker was voted on and selected by the senior class. It is my pleasure and honor to present to you this year's speaker, Mr. Michael Baxter.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, faculty, and to whoever parked their truck across 2 lanes, Seth Metz. We'll just call that creative parking. It is graduation. We'll let it slide. When I found out that you all chose me to give this speech, I'll be honest, my first reaction was, they really want me to speak? Most of you know I'm not exactly great at giving speeches, and it's not my thing, and to be more honest, I really didn't want to do it. But I said yes because you asked me to. And if there's one thing I've learned from teaching here, it's that when people you care about ask you to show up, you show up. So here I am doing this for you. I've been teaching automotive here at East Peoria since 2020. Some of you I've had in class turning wrenches, troubleshooting issues, learning what it really means to figure things out the hard way. Others I only saw in passing. Maybe we helped jump your car, fix a flat tire, or loaned you a wrench. But no matter how we met, one thing has always stood out. This school and this class is full of good and amazing people. I've seen it every day, students stepping up to help each other even when they didn't have to. Friends staying late to finish a project, someone lending a hand without being asked. That kind of thing might seem small, but it adds up. And it's not how a good shop runs, it's also how a good life runs. Now that you're graduating, life's about to get real. And by real, I mean you're about to learn that a new set of tires cost almost as much as your first car. And that oil changes don't magically happen every 5,000 miles. You actually have to do them. Shocking, I know. But here's the thing, just like in the shop, life's full of maintenance. It'll throw you check engine lights, weird noises, and the occasional dead battery. But if you stay prepared, keep learning, and don't ignore the warning signs, you'll be just fine. So here's what I want to say to you as you head into whatever comes next. Take that spirit with you. Take kindness, the willingness to help, that quiet instinct to stop and lend a hand when someone's struggling, whether it's on the side of the road or just having a tough day. That's not just East Peoria, that's character. Life's gonna throw you challenges. Some days everything clicks, and other days it feels like the wheels are falling off. But if you hold on to the mindset you built here, the one that says, let's figure this out, instead of not my problem, you'll be more than fine. You'll be the one people count on. As you move forward, don't rush to have all the answers. Be the person who listens first, who's willing to learn, and who stays open to other perspectives. When you lead with understanding instead of assumptions, you don't just make smarter choices, you build stronger character. If there's one thing I hope you remember from today, it's this. Success is not about what you're driving. It's about the road you've taken to get there. It's the early morning, the busted knuckles, the failures you learned from, and the people you took time to help along the way. It's knowing that you didn't just make it, you made a difference getting there. So class of 2025, trust your instincts, take pride in how far you've come, and don't be afraid of what's around the next bend. You've built more than skills here, you've built character and heart. And whatever life takes you next, just know this, your teachers, your community, and this school will always be proud to say you came from East Peoria. And as Mr. Hamilton would always say, gotta wanna. That's how you grow, and that's how you get there. Thank you to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Baxter. At this time, senior band members may join the Symphonic Band for a special performance. For their final performance with the East Peoria Band, the senior instrumentalists have chosen Invicta by James Swearingen. And now, enjoy the East Peoria Community High School Band under the direction of Mr. Adam Schneblin and Mr. Kyle Newgard. Thank you, Mr. Schneblin and Mr. Newgard, and all of the members of the band. Today, we recognize members of the class of 2025 who have distinguished themselves in regards to academic excellence. 13 have been designated as Illinois State Scholars. 13 are Sterling Merit Award recipients. 14 have been inducted into the National Honor Society. And 44 have been recognized as Mid-Illini Conference Scholar Athletes. And 3 students have earned the commendation of biliteracy in Spanish. Many members of this class were recognized in our annual honors program as recipients of local scholarships from groups within our community, various clubs, and state and national organizations. I now have the privilege to introduce the honor system, or students, for the class of 2025. EPCHS has an honor cord system based on weighted grade point average, or GPA, which is represented by the cord colors of white, gold, and a combination of white and gold. We will begin the recognition with those students who are wearing white cords, which signifies the achievement of a final cumulative GPA between 4.0 and 4.249. Students wearing a white cord, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. Next will be the recognition of those students who are wearing gold cords, which signifies the achievement of a final cumulative GPA between 4.25 and 4.499. Students wearing a gold cord, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. Please be seated. This year, there are 7 students who earned the top GPA honor of a final cumulative GPA of a 4.5 or above. They are wearing white and gold cords. Students and their parents, please stand and be recognized as your name is read. Please remain standing until all students have been introduced. Earning a 4.5 or higher GPA in alphabetical order are Kyler Brown, Matthew Dallinger-Aker, Evan Call, Genevieve Call, Alyssa Red, Lacey Regier, and Elizabeth Stanger. Congratulations to all of our honor students. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Matthew Dallinger-Aker.
When I was first asked to give this speech for our graduation, I was initially hesitant. I honestly didn't have any intentions of speaking today, but the absence of enthusiastic volunteers surprised me. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to set an example by illuminating a path and advising my class as we move forward past high school. Many parts of the high school experience can be predictable. Any typical cliche Hollywood movie can give you a general idea of what it could entail. While you can certainly have a baseline for what high school is like, each person will have different experiences and leave with their individual opinions. There is no blanket statement to encompass your years in high school, as it's unique for everyone. The difference can come from the people you surround yourself with, as you create lasting memories with friends that you will treasure for the rest of your life. More likely, though, the gap in experiences will come from the unexpected situations and difficulties you encounter. These can create hardships for you, and the unfamiliar nature of them can make it challenging to continue. But it is critical that you don't give in to this fear. You would never have expected the world to shut down from a global pandemic, so regardless of what it might be, you have to persevere through it. You might be afraid to take opportunities during these times. They might be uncomfortable and make you unwilling to try new things. But your experience is ultimately determined by the decisions you make and how you choose to respond to these unexpected situations. The true difference is made there. Your success is dependent on the actions you make at these points, and they will dictate how you reflect on your experiences. And so in choosing to give this speech, I hope to inspire this class to take action even when they are uncertain. In light of our class's reluctance, including my own, I aim to let this speech serve as an example to guide us on the tracks ahead. The only consistency in life is change, and the next stage for us will bring about even more than high school has. So it is vital that we do not waste the time given to us, whatever it may hold for you. Because there is no way of knowing what could possibly come next. But you can't let that get in the way and prevent you from finding success in unfamiliar opportunities. This speech should not take away the accomplishments you have achieved so far, so I want to recognize the hard work from each graduate. You should be proud of this achievement, so my message is not to discredit the impressive dedication you have put in. Today is a celebration of the class of 2025, signifying the conclusion of our educational journey here. But this graduation also marks the beginning of our lives beyond high school, and my message should remind us of this. There are still many challenges for us to overcome, so we should continue to seek out greatness in our future. The end of our time here does not mean we should settle for complacency, so I hope to encourage everyone to take advantage of the opportunities presented to you. There is no certainty in what the future will hold for us, so I hope to inspire this class to continue striving for greater success in whatever path you choose to pursue, no matter how unpredictable life may be.
Thank you, Matthew. Our next speaker is Elizabeth Stanger. Please welcome her to the podium.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lizzie Stinger, and I'm truly honored to stand before you today on such a meaningful and memorable occasion. Graduation is more than just a ceremony or a turning of the tassel. It's a defining moment, a bridge between who we've been and who we are becoming. The author Dr. Seuss once said, and I think it captures this moment perfectly, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." High school has been a journey, one that has pulled us in many directions and was filled with challenges, growth, and countless memories. We pulled all-nighters, studying for tests we were sure we wouldn't pass. We've experienced the highs and lows of friendships, the thrill of finding our people, and sometimes the heartbreak of letting go. And through it all, we've been discovering who we really are, what drives us, what scares us, and what makes us feel alive. As we're stepping into this next chapter, whether it's college, a career, a gap year, or something entirely different, I encourage each of you to pause and reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What do you hope to create, to change, to become? One of the biggest lessons I've learned here is the power of setting goals. Our coaches didn't just explain different defenses or plays, and our teachers didn't just teach us formulas or facts. They taught us how to envision something bigger for ourselves, how to chase it. They showed us that having a purpose, even just a small one, can be the difference between drifting and thriving. Goals give us direction, motivation, and yes, sometimes a little stress, but the good kind that makes us grow. Setting a goal, no matter how big or small, keeps us moving forward. It's the spark that keeps us moving forward even when things get tough. It reminds us that our efforts matter even when we're capable of growing. But chasing goals doesn't mean expecting every dream to come true exactly as planned. Sometimes the path shifts. Sometimes we shift. And that's okay, because the beauty isn't in just reaching the finish line. It's in the process of striving, learning, and evolving along the way. One lyric that continues to inspire me comes from Billy Joel's Vienna. He sings, "You've got your passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true." These words remind me that ambition and humility can coexist. It's okay to dream big, essential even, but it's also okay to accept that not everything will go according to plan. What matters is that we keep thriving, keep learning, and stay true to ourselves along the way. As we stand on the edge of this new beginning, I encourage all of us to take a breath and ask ourselves another big question. What kind of life do I actually want? Not the kind other people expect from us, not the kind that looks impressive on social media, not the one that checks the boxes on someone else's list. Because here's the thing, there's no universal path to happiness or success. Some of us will go to get degrees, others will start working right away. Some of us may change our main 5 times before we figure it out, and that's not failure, that's growth. We live in a world that's constantly telling us to do more, be more, achieve faster, and press harder. But sometimes the best thing you can do is tune out the noise and listen to yourself. What excites you? What keeps you curious? What gives you that quiet feeling of peace? So remember that Dr. Seuss quote that I started with. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're the one in control of your own journey. Only you can choose your path and create your way forward. And that's the path worth following. Thank you.
Thank you, Lizzie. At this time, I will ask the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Marjorie Gruder, to come forward and certify the class of 2025.
It's my honor, by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, that I certify that the class of 2025 has satisfied the prescribed requirements for graduation, and I call upon each member of this class to come forward to receive your diploma.
Isaiah David Adams, Macy Annadelle Adams. Callie Suzanne Almasy, Anissa Susanna Antonez. Michael Patrick Baker, Jackson James Beasley. Nevaeh Marquise Beam, Elizabeth Marie Bieber. Austin Daniel Blythe, Elijah Amir Lee Boyd. Connor Elroy Brace, Joseph Richard Brooks. Jaden Edward Seeley, Ava Alexandra Brown. Kiara Jaden Brown, Kyler Alexander Brown. Drake Evan Browning, Avery Ann Burgess. Adam Thomas Burton, Jalen Ann Carpentier. Skylar Lee James Carr, Madison Grace Catton. Mackenzie Nicole Cheney, Winston Chen. Joseph Michael Clark, Chelsea Lynn Cleland. Sophia Riley Cowan. Addison Marie Krotz, Aiden Javier Cruz. Matthew Paul Dallinger Aker, Devontae Davis Collins. Jose Manuel Del Toro Jr., Jaden Riley Depper. Matthew Michael Daisy, Adam Arlie Dodra. Brandon David Draxler, Austin James Dury. Leilani Ann Dvorak, Kaylee Danielle Aker. Abigail Elizabeth Easton, Landon Scott Eckold. Gavin Arthur Eppers, Leah Rose Shinyan Feldshaw. Declan James Foster, Ellie Sue Fuhrer. Theron Michael Garrett, Ava Suzanne Gates. Brooklyn Dawn Gill, Halen Christy Diane Gosens. Lucy Lou Graber, Krista Marie Gray. Trista Lynn Grisham, Kaylee Renee Gruber. Cameron Marion D. Gillette, Zachary Michael Hahn. Dawson Landon Hall, Liliana Sophia Hatula. Nija Alexis Hyde, Nevea Leanne Hermasinski. Owen Dean Hidden, Giovanna K. Destiny Hogue. Liliana Sapphire Holbrook, Andrew Lee Michael Horton. Elena Lynn Hasbro, Jonathan Alexander Eisenberg. Lillian Maxine Johnson, Tatiana Latrice Jones. Evan James Call, Genevieve Noel Call. Ella Marie Kale, Henry Kent Kaufman. Kinley Ireland Keller, Colin Jacob Kinzer. Asher Paul Kirchhoff, John Samuel Knapp. Faith Nicole Lady, Gabrielle Mackenzie Lane. Justice Tyler Leroy, Connor Jacob Leascheid.
Felicity Constance Lynn Loftus, Maxwell Peyton Lovell. Xavier Tyler Lovin, Bernard Keith Malat Beanie. Logan James Maber, Hayden Michael McCann. Seth Aiden Metz, Braden Lee Meyer. Catherine Juanita Eileen Miller, Brooke Elaine Minkle. Braden Lee Minson, Kylie Jane Moeller. Jason Stephen Dwayne Moore, Grace Catherine Nelson. Jasmine Marie Nemeth Small, Juliana Nicole Acker. Liam Douglas Odewalt, Kelsey James O'Loughlin. Corbin Uziel Parker. Adriana Danielle Payne, William Stanley Robert Pope. Jace David Prince, Brad Michael Pumphrey. Gabriella Ann Ramirez Bishop, Alyssa Isabel Red. Lacey Emily Regier, Cassidy Nicole Rinkin. Sophia Lorraine Ravallo, Lenore Marie Riley. Sarah Elizabeth Roper. Emmy Renee Rowe, Nathan Thomas Rybolt. Chaman Robert Sanchez, Mercedes Marie Sassman. Sydney J. Sawyer, Winston Neil John Shope. Connor David Schultz, Brianna Lynn Scherter. Kaylin Elizabeth Shane. Brendan Martin Simpson, Alyssa Lynn Smith. Callie Jane Smith, Adalio Soto Jr. Michael Allen Spompanato, Nicholas Adam Stanley. Kendall Jolie Still, Nayara Labrina Steinseifer. Elizabeth Leanne Stanger, Shelby Lynn Stevens. Alan David Lee Stringer, Evan Tyler Sullivan. Haley Grace Sunken, Newlellen Gerard Tegbetty. Kaya Virginia Ray Terrell, Marijah Trinity Amory Thompson. Adriana Amory Tiller, Ethan David Timberlake. Ethan James Tipton, Michael James Ulrich III. Jax Aiden Vogelsang, Aiden Lewis Wathern. Connor Joseph Watson, Reagan Nicole Watson. Laura Lee Webb, Joshua Lee Webster Jr. Bianca Madison Wyke, Addison Ryan Wiley. Aiden Anthony Williams, Caleb Matthew Williams. Callista May Wilms.
Following the closing comments, I ask that the audience please remain at your seat until the entire class has recessed from the field into the East Side Gymnasium for diploma pickup. Graduates, will you please stand? Now that you have completed all requirements and have received your diplomas, you may move your tassel to the left side of your caps to symbolize your graduation. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2025. Congratulations to all.